Void friends and family, welcome back to the channel. Pren here. This video is going to be about creating a PvP character. It's going to go into the race and the career choice and all that stuff and why I think it would be the best. So as of right now, in my opinion at least, the best PvP character you can have is a Romulan alien science character. And I will explain why. So let's just run down real quick on why an alien. There it is, right there. Plus one additional trait choice. And that goes for ground, which I'm not really fond of ground PvP, but it's nice. But right here, don't mind the traits, guys. I was kind of experimenting a little bit last night. Yeah, you get an additional space trait, which is a really, really big deal in my opinion. Having that it's incredible. I mean, when you're starting to get into end game builds and stuff, each one of these slots really does matter. So having that extra one is extremely helpful. The reason I chose Romulan as the race is because you have access to the Romulan and Reman Doffs. So let's go over here, or Boffs, I'm sorry, bridge officers. Over here you have your Romulan, you have a Reman. Down here's another Romulan. I have one in pretty much everything. Yeah, these are really, really good. I covered this briefly in another video while going through a build as far as the officer traits. Mainly you're looking for that bottom one, the superior Romulan operative, which all Romulan and Remans have. That does stack. Superior Romulan operative does stack. The other one, Superior Infiltrator, there's other variants, Basic Infiltrator, there's Subterfuge, Superior Subterfuge, all that. Those ones do not stack. But if you have a Superior Infiltrator and you also have just a regular Infiltrator, that will stack. I'll go into that. Actually, no, there's an entire video on that if you want to go back and, look at that. It's all about bridge officers. But mainly, if you have a Romulan character, you're able to go to the flotilla, I believe, and you're able to buy these with specializations. Really cheap. I think it's like 175 dilithium per officer, which is not bad at all. Again, it's really, really nice to have these. Now, the reason why I chose science is because, let me beam out of here real quick. Reason I chose science is because of the captain abilities. You get sensor scan, you get your subnucleonic beam, and all this other stuff. It's really, really, really nice to have. I'll go into depth on that briefly. But the other, now it doesn't matter obviously if you're Federation or KDF aligned. That's a matter of however you want to play, who you want to play with, stuff like that. The only other career choice I would have is TAC. Now, tactical is nice. There are some really heavy hitters out there that are TAC career oriented. Obviously, they're losing out on the subnuke and stuff like that. But if you're putting down a lot of damage, it really doesn't matter. But I found that having the sensor scan, which if you know my playstyle, I love to bring down damage resists. That's a huge one for me. This one, it doesn't really matter for me. But this right here is the key to it all. So, let's say you're in a PvP and you finally got this person down and they have the Zal trait. Well, all you have to do is click this as soon as they reach Zal and then continue firing and they go boom. I mean, it's really that easy. This is also nice as a defensive capability. If you're really getting hit because the other person is, they're on their alpha strike, they're, they have all these buffs and everything, you turn around, you hit them with this, and all that alpha strike is just completely brought down to zero. It strips away all their buffs, and that's it. This is incredible to have. Really, really important. It also negates their damage, obviously. I could go on and on about this, I really can. So, you bring down damage resist, you shoot them, they Zal, you hit this, you keep shooting, and they go pop. That's pretty much it on that. Yeah, again, TAC, you won't have these. This will also be Tactical Fleet 3. You won't have these, but it's all a matter of your playstyle, I think. Again, I think that this works best for me, and what works best for me may not work best for you. But I have a pretty good PvP track record, and I think that this is a good starting point at least. This was a game changer for me. I found out about all this really late in PvP, as far as, why is my Zal not working, or how come I keep getting debuffed on my Alpha Strike, and yeah, I had no idea about this. So when I learned about it, I still went on as a TAC player, and I still got along rather well, but ultimately I made the choice of completely revamping my main. I created a science character. I even renamed the science character to have the same name as my old main. It was extremely costly. I will not lie about that. To get all these traits, all these ships and weapons and upgrading stuff, it was not cheap. So if you are on the fence, you're a newer player. Oh, congratulations, Delta. Good for you, dude. If you are a new player and you're on the fence, or you really want to get into PvP, and you think that science may be the way to go because of those little clickies down there, I would suggest doing it sooner rather than later. Again, my old main, there's probably thousands of dollars worth of ships and gear and everything else on there. And to transition into a brand new character and create as your new main, yeah, you don't, that kind of hurt a little bit. But I got it back up there. This is actually more advanced now than my old main. I really concentrate a lot on this. So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, Romulan, Science, Alien. Those are the key ones. As far as other races, I don't really know of any that are really that advantageous in PvP. I think the Cardassian is nice. I'm not sure. I haven't explored that yet. I may be getting it confused with bridge officers. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, share, whatever. And I will see you guys next time.